all those details with us. Turning our attention now to Bangladesh. In a significant political development from Dhaka, the BNP Chairman Tarique Rahman has been sworn in as a Member of Parliament along with other newly elected lawmakers. This morning, Tarique Rahman and fellow BNP MPs took the oath of office as Members of Parliament at the National Parliament building in Dhaka. The ceremony was administered by Chief Election Commissioner in the oath room, marking the first elected parliament since the 2024 uprising that led to the ouster of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Belly Thomas, my colleague, joins us for more on this Belly oath-taking ceremony. We now also have the BNP scion Tarique Rahman, who has taken oath as an MP.
So this is a significant political development from Dhaka. The Bangladesh Nationalist Party Chairman Tarique Rahman has been sworn in as the Member of the Parliament along with other newly elected lawmakers. This morning, Tarique Rahman and the fellow Bangladesh Nationalist Party MPs took the oath of the office as Members of Parliament at the National Parliament building in Dhaka. The ceremony was administered by the Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasir Uddin in the oath room, marking the first elected parliament since the 2024 uprising that led to the ouster of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. So, ahead of taking this office, Rahman has delivered a firm message about the direction his government intends to follow in responding to questions about how he would deal with the supporters of the rival parties. And he went on to say that there was no room for politics of vengeance, and he clearly warned that any attacks based on political affiliation or differing opinions would not be tolerated. Meda.
Additionally, Belly, this is the first time that BNP has come to power in over 25 years. What are some of the challenges that his administration is likely to encounter, as the BNP comes back to power?
Meda, this is the thing that he has clearly mentioned in his first address after taking the oath, that he would not deal with this, there will have to be a strategy how to deal with the supporters of the rival parties, and there would be no room for politics of vengeance is what he has clearly warned. And he also stated that attacks based on political affiliation or differing opinions would not be tolerated. So these are the challenges that we are looking forward as the BNP takes the power in our neighboring country. And this is one of the key areas that the leader Tarique is looking into to address as the first kind of step with his administration coming into power. And he also stressed that the rule of law would guide his administration, and that the personal or political revenge has no place in governance. And our paths may be different, our opinions may differ, but for the sake of the country, we must stay united. This was what he stated, and I quote him. So he was basically calling for a national harmony, which is the primary objective of this party, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, that has taken oath with Tarique Rahman clearly stating soon after taking his oath that this would be the priority as of now, and later on when things get in control, the other objectives such as how to bring the economy of the country and other things in a step-by-step would be taken care of, Meda.
All right, Belly, please do stay on with me. Ahead of taking office, Rahman delivered a firm message about the direction his government intends to follow. Responding to questions about how he would deal with supporters of rival parties, he said there was, and I quote, no room for politics of vengeance. He clearly warned that any attacks based on political affiliation or differing opinions would not be tolerated. He stressed that the rule of law would guide his administration and that personal or political revenge had no place in governance. Our paths may be different, our opinions may differ, but for the sake of the country, we must stay united, he said, calling for national harmony. Belly, we're also now learning that ahead of his swearing in, he has of course also said that he has called rather for national unity and is on a way to unify Bangladesh after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina.
Absolutely, Medha. So this is the primary objective of the BNP taking over the administration in Bangladesh. They know very well that the turmoil that had happened during the ousting of the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was that there were a lot of rivalry against the political parties, and that had clearly played up as an important factor into the country turning into the entire system getting collapsed, and everyone, almost all the citizens were on a rampage. Clearly, like we had covered that news as well, and now setting a rest to all those things. So the first immediate priority, what the BNP sees is here, try to kind of put in place is what is Tarique Rahman clearly mentions that it is the national harmony and unity, that their opinions may differ, but for the sake of the country, they all must stay united, even if their paths may be different, and there is no room for political revenge while the governance is happening. And he also clearly wants that any attacks based on political affiliation or differing opinions will not be tolerated by the BNP. And he also said that he would deal with supporters of the rival parties in a very kind of accepting manner. That is like an inclusive way is what he's kind of mentioning with his a firm message with the administration coming into power, Medha.
Additionally, what does the BNP at the helm of the country mean for the future of Bangladesh?
It's very far-fetched to tell as to how the BNP is going to turn out this country economically, but certainly there has been a lot of support for the country from the superpowers in the world. So there will be a lot of negotiations, or there will be a lot of agreements that would be signed between Bangladesh and other countries post this elections, when the leaders go around asking for investment.
Belly, I'm so sorry to